Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be continuing to work on our word problems. We are going to be using our strategies to solve comparing story problems using models and an equation. That's our learning target for the day. We've been working hard on this learning target all week, and you guys have done awesome. I've seen a lot of improvement. Let's go ahead and look at our first one. Today, we're going to be trying a little bit different story problems with comparing. Make sure that we look and dissect it so that we can really see what the problem wants us to do. Let's get started. Sally is 5 more years older than John. So Sally is 5 years older than John. So is she younger or older? She's older, so that means she probably is more than what he is. John is 7 years old. So I know he's 7 years old. How old is Sally? If John is 7 years old and Sally is 5 years older than him, how old would Sally be? Let's go ahead and write our equation on our board and then use our manipulatives to help us solve. So we see that John is 7 years older, or I'm sorry, 7 years old, but Sally is 5 more years old. So what kind of thing do you think we'll be doing this time? Do you think we'll be adding or subtracting? If John is 7 years old, there's how many years old he is. He's 7. And Sally is 5 more years older. And that tells me I'm going to be adding. So I'm going to go 7 plus 5 more years will tell me how much Sally is. On your paper, go ahead and try to use your manipulatives to solve. All right, guys, let's see how we did. I used my cubes and my counters to help me solve this problem. So I'm going to share my screen and show you how I did that. I had 7 cubes because that's how old John was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I know that our friend Sally is 5 more than him. So Sally would be 5 more than him. So, then how old is Sally? Let's look at with our counters as well. I know that he is 7 years old. And there's my 7. I know that she is 5 years older. So I'm going to put 5 more. So how old is Sally? Let's do that on our paper. Here I have John, and I know Sally is at least 7, but she's also 5 more. That's our 7, and that's 5 more. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Sally is 5 more years older than John, and she is 12. I could show that with cubes. I could show 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to use a different color for Sally. And then she had 5 more. 3, 4, 5. So she would be this whole amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This comparing problem did not have us subtract. It still compared for Sally and John because it told how many more years older that Sally was. Let's try another one. Doug had 6 fewer donuts than Tim. Tim had 12. How many donuts did Doug have? Let's think carefully. Doug had 6 fewer donuts than Tim. Tim had 12. How many donuts did Doug have? Well, I know Tim, he has 12. And I know that Doug has 6 fewer. So does that mean I'm going to be adding or subtracting? You're right, I'm going to subtract. So my equation would be 12, do that 6 fewer, and that will tell me how much Doug has. Using your manipulatives, go ahead and try to solve that problem and then hit play when you're ready. All right, let's see how we did. I know that Tim had 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And those are Tim's 12 donuts. I know that Doug had 6 fewer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I can match those up. And that tells me that Doug had this many because he had 6 fewer. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Doug had 6. That reminds me. That's a what, guys? That's a doubles fact. Great job. So if I wanted to use cubes, I could use that same thing. I could draw my cubes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we'll just erase that. And then I have my 6 because he had 6 fewer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, I can match those up. And it tells me I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left over. If I know that I'm doing 12 minus my 6 fewer, I can also use a number line. Let's look at that. I know that 10 had 12. And I know that Doug had 6 fewer, so I can hop back 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And my answer is 6. Great job, mathematicians. You've been learning a lot about comparing word problems and using your models and equations to help you solve. I want you to continue that this week and try your best. And I will see you next time.